Hey guys, so in this video we're going to talk about how to kickstart your email list without breaking your bank balance. Before we start, make sure you watch my video on the 3 categories of traffic generations strategies for list building. The main point of the 3 categories video is that whilst paid traffic is the fastest way to build your email list, the majority of people are unable to invest in paid traffic from the get-go. This is why the Pursuit of Your Dreams approach is different, as it doesn't require a huge financial investment from the start. The Kickstart Your Email List course is a free video course that I created to help people start building their email lists without the need of spending tons of money while still getting awesome list building results. It's designed so that you can spend as little money as possible throughout the course and only start to invest money into your email list at suitable times. In the rest of the video, I'm going to briefly cover what's taught in the free course. Join the course for more detailed tutorials. Click the link in the description to join the free course. There's also a Facebook group that you can join for support as well. But for now, let's move on and start talking about this system. So the first step is, step 1, set the foundation. The first action that needs to be done is the foundation needs to be set up. In my 4 parts of a successful email list video, I spoke about all the parts required to build a successful email list. This step was all about part 1, where you set up your email service provider, create your lead magnet, set up your sign up funnel, and then connect them all together. The goal is to have everything in place so that you can actually physically build an email list. This means that when someone visits your website, they're able to see your lead magnet, exchange their email address for your lead magnet, and thus end up on your email list via your email service provider. The Kickstart Your Email List course doesn't actually focus on setting the foundation, it's more focused on driving traffic, which we'll talk about next. This is part 2 of the 4 parts of building a successful email list. However, there's a ton of information out there already that can help you complete this step, and I'll be creating guides as well. So don't let this stop you from getting started with building your email list. Now let's talk about driving traffic to build your email list. The rest of the slides are going to be focused on how to drive traffic to your website in order to build your email list, and that's what the Kickstart Your Email List course is all about. Do you remember the Pursuit of Your Dreams approach to list building? It's get your feet wet with low-cost strategies or free strategies that still deliver awesome results, and then boost your results with paid traffic when appropriate. Then look at conversions and improving the value of your traffic whilst always thinking about the relationship with your list. The whole idea is that you don't want to spend money on something you don't know if it's going to work yet. So we use low-cost or free strategies to start getting some traction first. We're going to cover some traffic generation and list building strategies that will help you get started without having to spend tons of money. Once again, the Kickstart Your Email List course is all about getting started with building your email list using free and low-cost methods while still getting awesome list building results. So let's get started with the second step and give you an overview of this entire course. So once you've gotten everything set up and you're able to build an email list, the second step is to get your friends and family to join your email list. It's very important to get your first subscribers as soon as possible because it will motivate you to keep going on because you will have taken the first step. The easiest way to start building your email list is to get people you already know to join your list and support you. This means inviting your friends and family to join your list by asking for their support. I know that a lot of people have fears over asking their friends and family to support their new ventures because they don't want to have their dreams and goals put down. While I understand this, you have to overcome it immediately. If you can't even do something as simple as ask your friends and family to support you, and these are supposed to be people that care about you, then how on earth are you going to convince other people to join your email list? Therefore, you need to get over this fear as soon as humanly possible. The worst thing that can happen is that they will say no. If they say no, well, you didn't have their support before and you still don't have their support, so you haven't gained anything, but you also haven't lost anything. You should have also created your social media presence, i.e. your Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whichever one you use, but you should have those profiles created. This is a good time to get your friends and family to follow your social media as well, so you can start building that up, as it'll be very useful for your future list building efforts. The whole process is detailed in video format in the Kickstart Your Email List course and provides instructions and examples on how to get your friends and family to join your list and follow your social media. So if you don't know what to do, then you can join the course, and in the course it's broken down for you each step one at a time. The next step after you get your friends and family to join your email list and support you is to use forum posts and signatures. This is a very simple traffic generation strategy that is completely free. It can help you gain some additional subscribers. It's not a strategy that will get you thousands of subscribers, but it's still worth doing for a few reasons, which you will soon understand. Forum posting with signatures is something that you'll probably only do once in your list building journey, simply because it's manual labor, and once you stop doing it, you don't get any more traffic. It isn't passive. The first step of the strategy is to find some forums in your niche that are popular and also allow you to have a signature at the end of your post. The second step is to sign up for these forums and create a signature that contains a link to your squeeze page, which means that every time you post, people will be able to see that link and they can click on it and land on your squeeze page. And then you will have driven traffic to your squeeze page. The third step is to post on the forums daily with the intention of providing value, solid information, and helping people. If you do this correctly, people will be more likely to click on your link in your signature because they'll start trusting you more, especially if you've already delivered value to them from your post on their thread. The fourth step is to repeat this over a course of time and see what results you get. Results will vary depending on your niche, your signature, your lead magnet, etc. But this is a strategy that's very effective to get you additional subscribers without costing you any money. Now, step number 4 is to use the power of content upgrades. At this point, you'll already be creating regular content, posting it to your social media following and emailing your list whenever you post a new content. It's very likely that if your content is good, people following you will share it. So now it's time to maximize your content using content upgrades. A content upgrade is basically a small lead magnet that is designed specifically for a piece of content and is created to boost the value of that said content. For example, suppose you wrote a blog post on grocery shopping for healthy eating, and at the end you created a printable cheat sheet that people could print to take with them to the grocery store. You talk about the cheat sheet but don't actually provide it. That printable cheat sheet would be your content upgrade, and it would be very effective because people will want to make their grocery shopping easier, and your cheat sheet allows them to do so. The catch is that to get the cheat sheet, they have to exchange their email for it so that you can email the cheat sheet to them. Content upgrades do not need to be long in length. In fact, a one-page PDF file is actually enough to be an awesome content upgrade. The only thing is that the content upgrade needs to be irresistible so that people will want to download it, just like with your main lead magnet. You don't need to have a content upgrade with every post, only create them for your most powerful posts, i.e. the ones that get the most traffic or the ones where you think a content upgrade is going to be a really good fit. Once again, this is all covered in video format in the Kickstart Your Email List course, so don't worry if you aren't 100% following right now. The video you're watching now is more of an overview video anyway, and in the actual course you'll get everything in more detail, as well as step-by-step instructions of how to implement each strategy we're talking about. Now, step number 5 is to use the power of video and YouTube. Video content allows you to branch out the type of content you are creating, so that all your content isn't just in the form of blog posts and written content. Videos are very engaging. People spend so much time scrolling through their phones and computers just watching video after video. So by creating high quality videos, you can fully engage your audience. Videos also tend to get shared over social media very often, so your content will get shared and you'll get more traffic. YouTube is the biggest search engine for video content, so it's a no-brainer as to why you're going to be uploading videos to YouTube. You can create a range of videos in different styles, such as whiteboard animations, PowerPoint presentations like this video, record your face, record your screen, etc. Depending on what niche you're in, it will be different. Your content will obviously be dependent on your niche and what you feel your audience would most benefit from. Within your video, you will put call to action specifically telling people to visit your website, / squeeze page, and to download your ebook or whatever your lead magnet is. You would include call to actions in the video, particularly at the end, and then provide links to your website through annotations and in the description area of your video. The same example that we use for content upgrades applies here as well. You could create a video talking about grocery shopping for healthy eating, and then your lead magnet could be the printable cheat sheet, and you could tell people, your audience, whoever's watching your video, i.e. the call to action, to go and download it. Creating video content is very effective for driving traffic to your website and thus building your email list. Once you create your video and post it to YouTube, you can then share the link to your video to your social media circles as well as your email list. They will in turn share it with their friends and family, which will allow new people to end up visiting your website and potentially signing up for your email list through the power of word to mouth. You'll also get direct traffic from YouTube, as your videos could appear when people type related keywords into YouTube's search bar. Imagine you created multiple videos and people were watching them daily just by searching for related content on YouTube. You could essentially have continuous daily traffic coming to your website through YouTube even if you didn't create new videos. Your existing videos will still continue to drive traffic to your website, and therefore you would have created a passive stream of traffic. Now, step number 6 is to use the power of eBooks and Kindle. This is another way to branch out your content, as you'll soon learn that content is king, so having different ways to deliver your content is crucial. There are going to be some topics that you'll want to discuss or inform your audience about, but a video won't be suitable and a blog post wouldn't be long enough. You could create a series of blog posts, but why do that when you can just create an Amazon Kindle ebook instead? So let's say you have this big topic that you want to talk about. So you decide to create an Amazon Kindle ebook. It's easier than you think. You don't need to be an author. Once again, within your Kindle ebook, you'll have call to actions telling your readers to go to your website or squeeze page to get your free lead magnet. Once you've created that ebook, you'll upload your ebook to Amazon store and to other stores as well in order to get it priced at free on Amazon store. Amazon remains control on whether or not they price match for you, but this is all explained in the course, so don't worry about that for now. At this point, your ebook is listed on Amazon's Kindle store and it's priced at free. Now you do the same thing you did with YouTube videos. You post about your new ebook to your social media following and to your email list. Your audience will very likely download if they are interested in the book, and more importantly because it's free and doesn't cost them anything, so there's no reason for them not to download it. You can also ask them to review your ebook if they've enjoyed it, and if you created a high quality ebook, which you should have, then you'll receive a ton of 5-star reviews. You can also ask your audience to share your Kindle ebook just like you did with your YouTube videos. Your audience social groups will likely download the ebook if they're interested in your niche and because it's free and doesn't cost them anything. Then, your call to actions within the Kindle ebook that you created will convince them to download your lead magnet and thus end up on your email list, which is the ultimate goal. The combination of downloads and reviews from your current audience will help your ebook rank on Amazon's Kindle search engine. This means that you'll end up getting traffic directly from people just looking for ebooks in your niche through Amazon's search engine. These are people you have no contact with and are finding out about you directly through Amazon's search engine. Just like with YouTube, you'll now have a traffic source from Amazon's search engine. Now I'm going to talk about what you would have achieved if you get up to this part of the Kickstart Your Email List course. You would have started your email list by getting your friends and family to be the first people to join. Most people don't actually get past this step. You would have gained additional subscribers by using the forum post and signature technique. You would have boosted the power of your content by creating irresistible content upgrades. You would have branched out your type of content through creating videos for YouTube and ebooks for Amazon's Kindle. You would have created two separate sources of traffic, being YouTube and Amazon's Kindle, passive traffic that is. These traffic sources will continue to deliver you traffic to your websites, even if you don't create any new videos or ebooks. You would have kickstarted your email list and set yourself up for future success by building a solid foundation to move forward from. The number of email subscribers isn't the most important thing at this point. The main thing is that you started at your email list and have a decent sized following already that you can build off. Once you have an email list, building it more becomes easier because you can always rely on the power of word to mouth and your existing audience to support you. One thing I want to talk about is the importance of content in this strategy. We always say content is king, and if you really think about it, content really is king and it's the most important thing. No matter what you post, it's always going to be some form of content. If you create a meme, it's content. A YouTube video, it's content. A blog post, it's content. Whatever you create is going to be some form of content. This is why creating high quality content is so important, because that's how you communicate with your audience. You would have set up solid foundations to create awesome content. You know how to create content upgrades for your content. You know how to create YouTube videos for video content. You know how to create Kindle books for ebook content. But most important of all, you've built an audience via your social media and your email list, which means that whenever you post new content, you can be sure that someone will be there reading it. That's the whole process of this course and what it's designed to help you do. Just remember to never drop your standards when it comes to creating content. One rush video or blog post can heavily damage your relationship with your audience. This doesn't mean you can't create short videos or blog posts, just make sure you always put your audience's best interest at mind when creating content. Once the basic foundation is set up, I would recommend repeating the steps to build a stronger foundation. For example, you could create more content with content upgrades. Remember, you can use your existing audience, i.e. your email list and social media following, to ensure you get people viewing and sharing your content. You could create more videos and more Kindle ebooks to create stronger passive traffic sources. Kindle ebooks is my personal favorite list building strategy out of all of the ones we've spoken about. One Kindle ebook might not get you that much traffic, but what if you had 10? 10 sounds like a lot of ebooks to write, but they don't have to be long ebooks, just more than 30 pages, and that's 30 Kindle pages, not Word pages. And it's truly worth it. It may take a significant amount of time to write these 10 ebooks, but imagine that those 10 ebooks led to free subscribers every single day. That may sound like a little, but free subscribers a day is 90 in a month, which is 180 in 2 months and then 450 in 5 months. And that's all for work you've done ages ago. Free subscribers on the low side as well. You could end up getting a lot more. I do personally. That's the power of a traffic generation source. Now, imagine you were getting traffic from YouTube and your blog posts as well. Your email list could be growing daily without you spending any more money or time. To recap, I would suggest continuing to build these passive traffic sources by creating more ebooks for Kindle and more videos for YouTube. The added benefit is that this additional content will help you build a stronger relationship with your existing audience because you'll be providing more content for them to help them. Then at some point where you feel like it's actually working and that you could actually build a business from your email list, you can consider boosting your traffic with some paid traffic, but we'll save that for another video. That pretty much sums up the Pursuit of a Dream's approach to list building. I highly suggest joining the free Kickstart Your Email List course so that you can put all of this into practice. Each strategy has its own video and it's explained in detail. There's also the Kickstart Your Email List Facebook group where you can get support for this course. So now it's time for you to click on the link in the description and get started with building your very own email list. I'll see you on the inside.